Okay, one more triangle center theorem, and it's centroid. You guys have been okay with me doing one a day?
Yeah.
All right, because they're kind of all be jumbled up today. Centroid. So what we have, we've got 3 vertices, right? What's happening this time is that we've got a line that comes from a vertex and goes straight across to the median on the other side, which means it splits it in half. Splits it in half. Splits it in half. And this point right here is what's known as the centroid. And what that does is divides each of those segments into thirds, where this one is twice as long as this one. So same thing. Visually, can you guys see that this piece is shorter than the other side? So this side is half as long as this. So however you want to look at it. The long piece is twice as long as the short, or the short is half as long as the longer piece. We'll do a couple problems on that in just a second, so hold on to that, but let's label, because we will be doing some problems like this too. Perpendicular bisector means we've got a segment through a triangle that bisects something, and it also has a right angle. Which one would that be? The middle one? Angle bisector. What would an angle bisector be? Splits an angle in half.
You're missing one. Yeah, you don't have one of the triangles.
Wow, maybe we're going to have to draw one.
Yeah, but
We have an extra one.
well, we have one, but
Mine is the only one that's missing?
yeah.
How sad is that? Can I borrow yours for just a second and I'll draw the exact same one?
I haven't been doing mine. So
Well, no, I'm just going to copy the triangle. So then I've got that guy, and I'm missing this. And then it was marked that way?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you don't
That's
need
weird.
this.
How was it a mistake on the newspaper?
Just means I updated it later. Thank you, sir. All right. So let's see. I'm going to have to erase this. And the perpendicular bisector is the one that splits sides in half. Not only does it have a right angle, but it also splits the side in half. That's bisector right there, right? Now an altitude, I don't love that one for altitude. This one doesn't tell me it splits it in half, but it hits that opposite side at a right angle, and that's what makes it an altitude. Now I want to show you a more obvious altitude. Draw a triangle, like with a really long side. Now, to have an altitude from that top vertex, so that means straight line down to the opposite side. Straight line down to the opposite side creates a right angle. But can you see how it's more obvious this time that that side isn't split into equally? So that's a better triangle to represent altitude. And median, what does it do? It splits the opposite side in half.
There you go.
All right, so let's just draw our own down here. Draw an altitude. So you guys pick. Top, left, or right? What vertex should we use? Top. So then from the top, you need to go straight down. And it creates a right angle. Median. Left, right, or bottom?
Left.
Left. Okay, so we're going to go from that vertex to the opposite side, and you want to split that opposite side in half. So just kind of eyeball it. And then we make it split in half by marking it and showing that those opposite sides split in half created 2 equal segments. Let's draw another median. All right, I'll draw another median. I'm going to go from the top. Okay, bottom left, draw an angle bisector. Top, left, or right?
Right.
Vote again so I can hear you guys.
Oh.
I heard more tops.
Oh.
Okay, so all I want to do is I want to split this angle in half, right? Split this angle in half. Mark that you split it in half. Draw an external altitude, huh? All right. I am going to tip that. So we've got, this is the bottom of our triangle. So coming from that top vertex now, I'm not going to end up inside if I drop a straight line down, am I? So that straight line down, that's what an external altitude looks like. Let me pull up our Centroid homework really quick. And I think once I do one with you, you'll be good. Let's see. Okay, this is another one that you guys, if you want my help on the problems, you either need to recreate it or let me draw on your screen. It's your choice. But they'll tell us all the information, and I want you to go through and I want you to label it. QU, so this long piece right here is 21. PV, where is PV, is 18. And then VS is 7. And it also tells us that we have the centroid. That's key. All right? Remember, it splits these lines in thirds. And they're giving us nice numbers, which makes me really happy. I am looking for number 1, RS. So that's this guy right here. If this is 7 and it's the short piece, you know that the long piece is, do you remember me talking about it? Twice as long. So if this is 7, then this piece is 14, which means the total line is 14 plus 7 is 21. All right, QV is where? Here. I know the whole piece is 21. So the short piece, divided by 3, would be what? 7. Double it, and that piece would be 14. VT, I don't like that they have those the same length, by the way. VT, where is it? It's here. It tells me that this piece is 18. So the short piece is half, which is 9. Would you like to see another problem with that? All right. Ready, set, go. Yes, but you will also see an in-center and a circumcenter problem in your assignment today.